Okay, we will continue the fundamental counting principle. So today we have examples here. We will answer one by one. So for number 1, 10 runners join a race. In how many possible ways can they be arranged as first, second, and third placers? So we will use the fundamental counting principle para malaman natin kung ilang ways ba sila pwedeng ma-arrange as first, second, and third placers. So sa sports, di ba, ito yung pinaka-basic na awards na natatanggap, first, second, and third placers. So if we're going to illustrate, halimbawa ito yung ating ladder. So since ito, okay, ito yung first natin, ito yung second natin, third. So papatong sila dyan, no? Yung first and second and third. So yung problem, meron daw 10 na runners. So ilan yung posible, the question is, ilan yung posible na maging first? Ilan lahat yung possible? So lahat sila is eligible, so pwede silang maging first. So pwede nating lagay dito yung 10 kasi lahat sila pwede maging first. Now for second, ilan yung possible na maging second? Since yung isa is naging first na, no? Yung isa dito naging first, hindi siya pwedeng maging second. Hindi pwedeng dalawa yung maging award. So 9 na lang yung pwede dito. In the same manner, since nagamit na natin yung first, meron na yung first, meron na second, so ang third, 8 na lang yung pagpipilian na maging third. So yan. So, ibig sabihin, we're going to multiply using the counting principle. I-multiply na lang natin yan. Or 10 times 9 times 8 is equal to 10 times 9 times 8 is equal to 720. So, there are 720 possible ways na pwedeng ma-arrange yung 10 runners as first, second, and third placers. So, pwedeng ang first na arrangement mo, ito first siya, ito second siya, ito third siya. Pwede rin ito siya ang first, tapos ito siya ang second, ito ang third, and so on and so forth. So, there are 720 possible ways. Okay, let's proceed with number 2. If June has 12 t-shirts, 6 pairs of pants, and 3 pairs of shoes, how many possibilities can he dress himself up for the day? So, illustration natin, meron siyang, if we're going to illustrate, so, take for instance, ito yung kanyang shirt, ito yung kanyang pants, and ito yung kanyang shoes. Okay? So, ito na. So, meron siyang 12. There are 12 t-shirts, 6 pairs of pants, and 3 pairs of shoes. So, applying the fundamental counting principle, kasi ito, 12 ways niya pwedeng isuot. Ito naman, itong pants, 6 ways niya pwedeng isuot. Tapos yung shoes niya is 3 ways niya pwedeng isuot. So, ang gagawin natin, we're going to multiply. So, 12 times 6 times 3. So, 12 times 6 times 3 is equal to 12 times 6 times 3. So, 216. So, si June, meron siyang possible, 216 possible outfit na pwede niyang isuot sa isang araw. So, ibig sabihin, pag ito yung dami ng t-shirt mo, may yung pants, meron ka 216 na possible outfit in a day. So, pwede siyang isuot mo in, di ba, in 216 days na hindi pa ulit-ulit. Hindi mo naulit yung partners, ng t-shirt mo, sa pants mo, and the shoes. So there are 216 ways. Okay, number 3. In how many ways can Aling Rosa arrange 6 potted plants in a row? This one. So dapat niyang i-arrange in a row. So when we say row, meron tayong susundin na arrangement, no? Okay, for instance, ito yung 6 plants, no? 6 plants ni Aling Rosa. So this one is arranged in a row. So first, this plant. Ilan yung pwedeng ilagay dito na plant? So since 6 yung kanyang plants, yung potted plants niya, so sa first na arrangement niya sa row, pwede niyang ilagay any of the 6 potted plants. So, okay, sa second, sa second plant naman niya, since nalagay na niya yung isa dito na plant, 5 na lang yung pwede dito. Same way also dito, 4 na lang, dito 3 na lang, dito 2 na lang, and dito 1 na lang. After that, we're going to applying the fundamental counting principle. We can multiply. Multiply na lang natin yan sila. So 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So the answer is 720. So there are 720 ways on how Aling Rosa arranged her potted plants in a row. So malay mo, ito Mayana, ito naman is Caladium, ito naman is snake plant, ito naman is Betonia, no? So pwede niyang i-arrange yung kanyang plants. There are 720 ways on how to arrange the plant. Okay, number 4. In how many 4-digit numbers can be formed from the numbers 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 9 if repetitions of digits is not allowed? So, this one is 4-digit numbers, no? So, pwede na tayong mag-illustrate dito. So, halimbawa, ito yung blank natin for our 4-digit numbers. So, meron tayong ilang numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, there are 6 numbers. Tapos, may condition siya. Digits is not, repetition of digit is not allowed. Ibig sabihin, pag nalagay ko dito yung 1, hindi na ako pwede maglagay ng 1 dito. So, walang possible way, possible combination na 1, 1, 1, 1 kasi hindi pwedeng ulitin yung numbers. So, ang gagawin natin is, gagamitin natin yung fundamental counting principle. We will illustrate first. So, ilan yung posibleng pwedeng ilagay dito sa first digit? So, since there are 6 digits, so 6 siya. So, sa second naman is 5 na lang kasi nagamit na naman natin yung isa dito. And, the repetition of digits is not allowed. So, hindi pwedeng ulitin. So, 5 na lang. Same manner, we have 4 here and 3 here. Same also, we will multiply. So, that is 6 times 5, 6 times 5 times 4 times 3. So, the answer is 360 possible combination of 4-digit numbers out of 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 9. And one combination of numbers is pwede siguro 1, 3, 4, 6. No? Pwedeng 1, 3, 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 8, 1, 3, 4, 9, and so on. If we're going to list then all the possible combination of numbers, there are 360 possible 4-digit numbers. Tapos yung repetition of digits is not allowed. Okay, let's proceed with number 5. Okay, if there are 3 roads from town A to town B and 4 roads from town B to town C, in how many ways can one go from town A to town C and back to A through town B without passing through the same road twice? So, hindi niya pwedeng daanan ulit yung road na kanyang nadaanan papunta sa town C. So, pwede nating illustrate. Imagine this is our town. Halimbawa, ito yung ating town A. Town A. ito yung ating town B. Tapos ito yung ating town C. Okay. Sinabi dito, there are 3 roads from town A to town B. 3 roads from town A to town B. So, imagine this is the road. First road, second road, and third road. And 4 roads from town B to town C. So, 4 yung road from town B to town C. Yan, ganyan yung illustration. Ang tanong, in how many ways can one go from town A to town C and back to town A through town B without passing? Ibig sabihin po, yung, pag galing ka sa town A, dadaan ka sa town B, papunta sa town C, tapos babalik ka sa town A, tapos dadaan ka rin dapat dito sa town B. Okay. The first one is, pupunta tayo sa town A, sa town B. From town A to town B. So, there are how many possible roads na pwede mong daanan? So, there are 3 possible roads na pwede mong daanan. So, ilagay natin, papunta ito. Ito yung papunta. Papunta. So, there are 3 roads na pwede mong daanan. So, andito na tayo sa town B. So, pupunta na tayo sa town C. Ilan yung possible roads na pwede mong daanan? So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 roads. Papunta ito. So, there are 4 roads. Now, uuwi na tayo sa town A. Pero, kailangan nating dumaan sa town B. So, ilan na lang yung roads na pwede nating daanan? Sinabi dito, without passing through the same road twice. So, hindi na natin pwedeng ulitin yung dinaanan natin kanina. So, ilan na lang yung pwede nating daanan? So, there are, since nagamit na natin yung road na isa dito, 3 na lang yung pwede nating daanan. No? Pauwi. So, dito na tayo. Dito din, hindi natin pwedeng ulitin yung nadaanan natin. So, 2 na lang siya ang pwede nating daanan. So, ito yung mga numbers na kailangan nating i-multiply. Okay, 3 times 4 times 3 times 2. So, this is 12. 36. 36 times 2 is 72. So, there are 72 ways on how can you go from town A to town C, back to town A through town B, without passing through the same road twice. So, there are 72 route. Meron kang 72 route na kung saan hindi mo uulitin yung daanan na nadaanan mo na. Okay, number 5. Suppose that in a certain association, there are 12 elected members of the board of directors. Okay, in how many ways can a president, a vice president, a secretary, and a treasurer be selected from the board? So there are 12 members of the board. Out of the 12 members, elected members, kailangan mag-elect daw ng president. Meron tayong president, meron tayong vice president here. List lang natin yung mga position ng vice president, secretary, and treasurer. So there are 12 elected members. So sa president, any of the 12 elected members are eligible. Is eligible to be a president. So pwedeng 12 possible. There are 12 possible candidates na pwede maging president. Then, for our vice president, since yung isa naging president na, hindi naman pwedeng 2 position, right? So, 11 na lang yung pwede dito. The same also here, 10 and 9. So, we're going to multiply. So, 12 times 11 times 10 times 9. So, we're going to multiply, there are 11,880 possible set of officers. So, halimbawa, ito si Maria, president, vice president niya si Jose. Tapos, ang secretary nila is si June. Tapos, ang treasurer naman nila is si Munira. So, pwede rin si Munira yung president, si Maria yung vice, si June yung secretary, and so on and so forth. So, ganun. So, there are 11,880 na pwedeng maging set of officers. Number 7. In how many ways can you place 9 different books on a shelf if there is space enough for only 5 books? So, take for instance, ito yung bookshelf natin. And yung bookshelf natin is, pwede lang siya maka-accommodate ng ilang books. So, kailangan lang 5 lang yung space na vacant doon sa bookshelf natin. Pero meron tayong dapat na i-arrange na 9 books. So, pwede siguro dito sa first place ng shelf natin, pwedeng 9 yung pwedeng ilagay. Since nalagay na yung isa dito, 8 na lang yung pwede dito. Dito naman, 7 na lang. Dito naman, 6. Dito naman is 5. Then, we will multiply. Okay? 7 times 8, 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5. So, there are 15,120 possible ways on how you can arrange 9 different books sa bookshelf na 5 lang yung pwedeng mong ilagay. So, there are 15,120 ways. Okay? Let's proceed with number 8. You want to order your lunch from the school canteen, which offers student meals consisting of 1 cup of rice, 1 meat dish, and 1 vegetable dish. And how many choices do you have for your meal if there are 3 choices of meat dishes and 2 choices of vegetable dishes? So, kailangan mo ng 1 cup of rice, 1 meat dish, and 1 vegetable. So, wala mang sinabi na anong klaseng rice, no? Ang meron lang choices tayo is, meron tayong 3 meat dishes and 2 choices of vegetable dishes. So, we have 1 rice times 3 choices of meat dishes and 2 choices of vegetable dishes. So, we're going to multiply that one. So, we have 6 choices. So, pwedeng 1 cup of rice, tapos ang meat dish mo is meron kang chicken, tapos vegetable mo is chop suey. So, isang meal yun siya. Pwede naman 1 cup of rice, tapos beef steak, tapos kangkong. So, isang choice din yun siya. So, there are 6 choices. Pag ganito, 3 yung choices for meat dishes and 2 choices for vegetable dishes. Okay, let's proceed with number 9. In how many ways can people, ginagawa ito parati, mahilig kayo mag-groupie, right? So, in how many ways can 5 people arrange themselves in a row, okay, i-arrange nila in a row for picture taking. So, halimbawa, ito yung places. So, since Roman siya, ito yung places. So, 5 kayo, gusto nyo magpa-picture ng iba't ibang posisyon. So, pwede dito, sa first place, sa first area ng row, pwedeng 5, yung pwedeng mag-take ng position na yan. Since, nandito na yung isa, 4 na lang yung pwede dito, 3, 2, and 1. So, ilan kaya yung possible na pictures nyo? Iba-iba yung itsura ng picture. So, there are 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 ways. So, there are 120 ways. So, kung magpa-picture kayo, kung 5 kayo magpa-pictures as groupie, so, make sure na meron kayong 120 pictures. Kasi lahat yun iba-iba. Iba-iba yung arrangement ninyo sa picture. So, there are 120 ways. And the last one is number 10. So, number 10 is, a dress shop owner has 8 new dresses that she wants to display in the window. If the display window has 5 mannequins, in how many ways can she dress them up? So, meron tayong 5 mannequins. 5 yung mannequins natin. Take the sense, ito yung mannequin 1, mannequin 2, mannequin 3, mannequin 4, and mannequin 5. In how many ways can she dress them up? So, meron tayong 8 dresses, 5 lang yung mannequin. So, dito, sa first mannequin natin, pwede yung 8 dresses. Since nagamit yung isa dito na dress, 7 na lang dito, dito is 6 na lang, dito is 5 na lang, dito is 4. And we will multiply. Okay. So, 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. So, the answer is 6,720. So, there are 6,720 ways on how the owner dressed the mannequin. Okay? So, yun. Ganun ka, ano. So, kailangan nyo i-illustrate para mas maintindihan yung problem. So, that talks about, that is the principle, that fundamental counting principle, the application of the fundamental counting principles. So, thank you, and God bless everyone.